Good morning, Bianca. It's very nice to see you again. Welcome to Luminspino Powwow, or Luminspino Talk, as we call it. I would like to first and foremost invite you to tell us a few things about you. We know each other for a long while, several years already, actually. There are many things that concerns us, and we work on many complementary things. Nevertheless, I would like to invite you to share about what your passion is and what are you focused on right now.
Good morning, Raluca. Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure for me to start the week together with you.
For me too.
Few things about myself. I'm working for 15 years in the banking industry, mainly implementing financial instruments with EU supports for SMEs, meaning for small and medium companies. From 2018, I'm the proud founder of an initiative that offers financial and non-financial support for startups. It's called the Factory by Raiffeisen Bank. And starting with this year, we have a new vertical dedicated to scale up. It's true, we met each other some years ago when we joined forces to organize an event for entrepreneurs in Timișoara. I would say that it was the beginning of a beautiful friendship, to quote the famous Casablanca line. And yeah, looking back, I believe that we grew so much during this period. You quit your job, took some time off, starting a new business. I also built a full-fledged program from an idea, changed teams, evolved personally and professionally. And yeah, I remember our checkup calls from time to time. They, I don't know, lift me up, let's say. And anyway, before I become too emotional, I'm really happy that our paths crossed again and that we started to work together on a beautiful and meaningful initiative, I would say.
Well, thank you, and of course, I reverberate your feelings, and all that you said is mutual. And it seems that both of us we have this urge to transform things and to influence things for the better. How do you feel about this? Do you feel that it's something that takes a lot of your inner resources? Do you think that is something that, on the other hand, feeds your inspiration? How do you see yourself in relation to this process of change that you are pushing in many ways?
Well, first of all, I think that it's a privilege to do something that that is beautiful, that is meaningful, that it takes energy, of course, but it also gives you energy. And I would think, I think that new beginnings always come with excitement. And I relate to the new vertical from Factory Grow, the Scale Up program that we launched together. So it's something that requires a lot of time and effort, and yeah, it represents actually now at least a big part of my workday. So we literally work with the entrepreneurs to pave this path of scaling their businesses. And I think the greatest gift you can give someone is your time. It is not enough to say, to just say that building bridges it's important. You must prove it by investing time and making the journey meaningful and clear. Also, I believe that a powerful way to connect with another person is to listen. And I think that we, the Factory Grow team, know how to do that, how to give our attention to the businesses that apply.
I have seen this happening actually, and for me, the privilege to encounter SMEs led by managers that are so bold and so resilient, and they do not actually spare any effort to prove that their business is valuable and relevant. I see this in practice, and of course these are these are the profiles that we meet also in the Factory Grow program. When you look at the managers, when you listen to the managers, what is it that you see for them as the main barrier, the main obstacle?
Well, I think that they are bold, as you said, that they are really resilient, that they invest a lot of energy and their time and their money into their business. But I think that they feel this need to share with somebody, and to share with somebody that has knowledge and that can give valuable feedback. So this is what I feel, at least, that we actually become part of their team, and we have this opportunity to share thoughts and to work together with a common goal. I think this is valuable.
Well, yes, I resonate with you in this, because being able to talk to somebody that knows and understands you, both professionally and personally, because always management, entrepreneurship has a strong personal dimension, like anything. Yes, I believe too that that's value. That's value. You are working like an entrepreneur. Since always I've been meeting you, I see you working like an entrepreneur. How do you see your entrepreneurship role in the bank? Because you, once more, by the way that you work, by the way that you communicate, you resemble a lot an entrepreneur.
Oh, that's I didn't know that you have this opinion on me. Well, I try to be at least an intrapreneur, let's say, within the company. I mean, I'm not afraid to take risk. So I think this is a common feature, let's say, with entrepreneurs, and building things from scratch, because you don't have you don't have necessarily a model for your program or for your initiative. You don't know how to compare yourself with other initiatives. So it's up to you to guide the process and to bring clarity and to convince the board that it's a valuable program, that it's needed. And to evolve and to change it and to adjust it from year to year. So looking from this angle, I believe that there are some common traits with entrepreneurs. But it's a challenging task, and it takes more energy than doing things the way you used to do it. So you need to have this passion, I believe. I mean, you cannot do it only if you're working from 9 to 5. You need to really love it and to really enjoy it in order to do it properly.
Indeed, it's not from 9 to 5. And I remember that many of our meetings where we created some new concepts, they happened over beyond 5 o'clock. I'm also, because we are both standing on the very optimistic side. We are optimistic people. But I'm still curious, what are you struggling with? Myself, right now, I am most of the time I get this feeling of complexity that is sometimes let's say too much, but luckily, because I got the chance to have already a long experience in my work, I'm not afraid anymore of complexity, but I feel it every day, and it's this balance in between what we can achieve with a company versus what we cannot achieve, and where to put the energy, you know. So it's this sense of sometimes getting overwhelmed by our own thoughts, even by our own ideas, you know. Again, I don't feel it as a negative thing, but sometimes it is a struggle, sometimes for a short while. What are you struggling with when you are actually bringing your ideas to happening?
Well, I have a long list of struggles. Yeah, I mean, I try to juggle with so many different tasks all the time, and well, the time is our limited resource, and you need to understand where you want to put your energy and to prioritize, and yeah, because in the end, you cannot do all the things that you want to do. So I'm struggling with this, with the time that I'm currently investing. Usually, well, when you launch something new or it's a new initiative and you want to promote it, and yeah, you need to be more active that for a well-established program, let's say. So yes, with this new vertical came a lot of extra effort, let's say. Yeah, I'm dealing with complexity, and sometimes I ask myself if I have the knowledge in order to be part of this wonderful team. But you know, I realized that it's important to have a team, because I learn each day. I mean, and this is what else you can want from your job, then to feel that you evolve with each passing day. So I know that I can rely on my team. I know that they are wonderful people with complementary knowledge, and I know that we can do a good job. And yeah, I'm dealing with what happened with the pandemic, and you know, many of us been stuck at home for the last 2 years, and now I believe that I returned to the office and I found a much different reality. We have tightly scheduled days. We are wearing earplugs for online calls almost all day. We have limited social interaction. And you know, until some time ago, I was very naive, thinking that the office culture will go back to the way it was before COVID-19. Now I don't feel that things will ever be the same. However, this new moment offers us an opportunity to reimagine what the office culture might look like moving forward. And for example, we work as a team, although we are not at the same place, and our clients can be dispersed throughout the country. So despite pandemic setbacks, all of us are used to online course, and we appreciate the flexibility that this online work brings.
And when you disconnect from the everyday work, so actually when you disconnect from work, what do you do? What do you enjoy to do when you disconnect from work?
Well, it's so little time left, let's say, and I also need to eat and to sleep and to prepare for the next day. But I think that especially in the past 3 years, it helped me a lot to take long walks. And I have a park nearby, and I try to make new habits, actually. If it's a walk, or it can be a book, or it can be a good movie. Yes, all the things that I enjoy. I try to paint. And it's not about doing something perfect. It's about doing something that you like, that you enjoy, that you can relax, and yeah, connect with yourself, actually.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And well, it's not that we separate, because once the entrepreneurial mind kicks in, we don't separate so much the personal with the professional. Actually, they go hand in hand, and they are intertwined in a very interesting way, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's very good. When I go outside in nature, sometimes I get ideas that are
Ideas, yeah.
one of the best ideas for that moment in time. Tell me, what are you looking forward to do next year? Because we are soon wrapping up this year, and well, what are you very anxious and eager to do next year?
Well, I mean, I'm very anxious to see how this program for scale-ups will work. This program that will be together, and yeah, I'm very excited to find out what are the entrepreneurs' plans in order to scale up. And I'm excited to see different businesses from different industries, and to get to know our wonderful entrepreneurs, bold entrepreneurs. So this is that what I look forward. And also, with so many unknowns these days, I feel I need to exercise more my empathy. But at the same time, I feel the need to, hang in, to stay connected with the entrepreneurial world. During crisis, we tend to have new needs and problems that can be satisfied by new business models. For example, the pandemic spurred demand for e-commerce, collaboration software, home food delivery apps, co-working spaces now appear to be another pandemic success story. So I would say it's a matter of being at the right place, in the right place at the right time. Yeah, and we will continue to support the new waves of entrepreneurs, but also the established ones that feel that now they are in the perfect place to expand their business.
Yeah, absolutely. And indeed, from what I've seen in the Factory Grow setting until now, so in the past not more than 1 or 2 months, 2 months now, indeed, there is a specific market gap for the mature companies that want to scale. It's not that there is abundant offerings to support them on the market, and particularly access to finance plus coaching, not only one or not only the other. So indeed, I truly believe that this is a sweet spot that you are addressing with Factory Grow. Indeed, myself, I'm also looking forward to next year, out of many reasons, and these reasons are also connected to innovating more in the services that we provide as a company. And yeah, well, I liked very much that you mentioned empathy, and indeed, we are living in unprecedented times. It's something we cannot estimate the future. We never were able to estimate the future, but now even more we cannot estimate. And if we collaborate, stick to each other, go out of the usual ways, I think that we have a good chance to make this place a better place. Because, well, until now we are not so proud of what we did. But there is a lot of potential, and yeah, I believe that strongly that this potential lies a lot in empathy and in capacity to feel more than we think.
Yeah, and I don't know who said this, but it was a quote that friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. So yeah, it's important to stay close to each other, to try to understand each other during this difficult time, and yeah, and also to spot opportunities and to help with our knowledge the world that we are in. So.
Well, thank you, Bianca. This has been really a charming discussion, a charming Luminspino talk. I would like to wrap up with your saying about friendship, and yeah, let us build up friendships in everything that we do. I'm very appreciative for our talk today, and well, see you soon. Take care.
Thank you very much, Raluca. Bye bye.
Bye bye.